All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today. This is my 2022 Tesla Model Y long range. I just picked this up this week. It's been awesome. Love the car. I got about 250 miles on it and have really gone through a few things, learned a few things along the way. And one thing I wasn't able to check at the dealership when I picked this up, I had a whole checklist of things I verified, but you want to make sure that the car has all of the options that you ordered it. And one of the options I ordered on this was the tow hitch. The tow hitch is just the receiver in the back and the pre-wire, wired for the trailer brakes and everything in the back of the car. Well, it's covered by a panel, and I wasn't able to remove that panel at the dealership. They said you need like a screwdriver. It takes a while to really pry that off. They weren't able to do it there for me, so I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just do it when I get home. But I was fairly confident that it had the tow package because in the screen under pedals and controls, there's an option that says trailer mode. I'm guessing that would not be there if I didn't have the tow hitch. And then also, the window sticker says that, all the paperwork, the order configuration, so that I just can't verify it physically yet. And so what I want to do today is I want to remove that panel, and then I also want to test out my bike carrier, because that's kind of the real reason for getting the tow hitch. I'm not going to be towing much. I'm not going to actually be towing a trailer with this. I could, maybe a small little utility trailer or something like that. The purpose of that tow hitch is going to be, either a cargo carrier, extra storage, or a bike rack, like a bike carrier. And so I want to see if the one that I have actually is going to fit on here and work. I hope it is. So let's get to it and see how this works. Okay, we're behind the car here. There's this panel here. If you can see, there's lines there. There's lines there. This panel pops out, and that's where we're going to see the receiver for the hitch, so that we can insert our ball mount or some kind of a bike rack right into there. I'm just going to use, I have a screwdriver here. It's got some electrical tape on the end, a flathead, just because I don't want to damage the panel here, which it looks like it could pretty easily. Okay, looks like it popped out pretty easily there. I'm just prying it out. I haven't done this before, guys, so you're kind of seeing me do this for the first time. All right, let's go. I did hear someone say doing it from the bottom right is the easiest way, so let's see. Well, there's a lot of clips on this thing here. All right, got it out. Wasn't too bad. All right, Tesla came through. They actually did it. They got the tow hitch on there. That looks pretty good. So I want to, I'm going to put my bike rack on there. I want to see how that works. So here's our, we've got a seven-way connector there. We've got a 7-way pin. So if you're going to want to do a small trailer, I'm going to need to have a 7 to 4 or 7 to 5 adapter. So I might want to put that in there. All right, this is my bike rack. I've actually had this a couple years. It's made by iCuram. I got it on Amazon a couple years ago. It's been pretty good. It's not. It's actually been pretty decent. And so I'm hoping this is going to work in here. My main concern is that this receiver is so far back in there that this shank is long enough to clear and allow the bikes to sit on this. So let's see. Okay, right there is the position I want it. So see, there's the, I don't know if we can see that or not. The holes lined up here. It's gonna fit. It's gonna give me a little bit of space there. This does fold down too. If I take out this pin right here, this will fold down so that I can open the hatch. Because right now I can't open the hatch. You can see there's the hatch will open up right into that if I try opening that. So it does have that feature. So I'm going to need to get my hitch pin to lock that in there. I'm going to put my bike on and see how it fits. All right, so this is the hitch pin I'm using. This is just a standard size. I had this from a cargo carrier. I'm kind of surprised that Tesla's not including this or an adapter for the 7-way plug. You're paying $1,000 for the towing receiver here, but all right, hang on a sec. Okay, there we go. So you want to put the handle in from this side, and then I'm going to slip the pin over the end of the pin. Will work now. I just want to put this right into this. All right, we're good to go. Okay, guys, I got the rack on. Fits good. All of these bike racks, this is a 2-inch receiver. and they all kind of wiggle like this. You can get a clamp that will help reduce the wobble in these racks. It's just kind of the nature of how they are, but I've used this bike on this rack before, but I just want to make sure that it's not going to hit the car. Like, I'm going to put it on this. This has four positions. You can put 4 bikes on here. I really want to do it right here. All right, guys, so the bike is now strapped down on, now it's not at the furthest back location, it's really just on the second one closest to the car. The wheel won't touch the car. If I was to haul this right now, what I'd do is I just get like a bungee strap and just bungee this wheel so it's not moving around like this. If it was closer to the car, it probably would be touching the car. That was the concern. So I'd probably do 2, maybe 3 bikes at most, and they would be on these outermost mounts. I don't think I'd put a bike this close to my car because the wheel could touch it. The pedal could get close. This far close pedal might get close to my bumper. I want to make sure to avoid any kind of contact with the bike to the car. I just don't want there to be any issues there. All right, guys, so this bike rack fits really good on here. I'm happy with how it works. I think it'll work great. I'm glad I don't have to get a new bike rack. You don't have to get a special Tesla version bike rack. This one that I got, this is just a basic one. You can get these on Amazon. I'll leave a link to this. Couple parts you're going to want to have. If you have the tow package, couple parts you're going to want to get, and that is you need to get a hitch pin like this that's going to go through the receiver and the bike rack like this. So you want to make sure you have one of these. And then I have a couple adapters here. The plug, the electrical connection is a 7-way plug, which is this round plug here. This converts it to a 5 plug, and this one is a 4 plug. A 4 plug is like what you'd see in a lot of the utility trailers, really small trailers that don't have brakes. Let's say you have just a little utility trailer. It would use a 4-prong plug. So you'd need this kind of adapter. I'll leave links to these. And then one other thing I need to get, I need to get a tow ball mount. I need to get a 2-inch ball mount for this. And actually, I have a couple ones that are like this that are to drop. Now, see how this has a straight bar that goes in, and then it drops down. This is about a, I don't know, 3-inch drop. This is too much drop for this. You don't need a drop. You need one that's just straight across and it's got the ball right on top, because the hitch is already down low enough. You don't need to have this kind of a drop. This is if you have like an SUV that's got like a higher mounting point. This would drop it down. So this is not going to work for this. Why I would need to get the straight bar across. I'll leave a link to what I'm talking about there. But hopefully, guys, this was helpful information. I'm excited to be able to use this. I'm excited that this bike rack fits on here, that I got the tow hitch. I know the tow hitch was kind of, not controversial, but I know that it was like, there was speculation that was a delaying point of this vehicle. I have the 7-seat. I've got the tow hitch. Those, I hear that those are kind of options that can slow things down. I don't know, but I guess I'm glad that I have it, because now I can use it for stuff like this. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this was helpful or entertaining about the tow hitch option. I'm glad that I got it, even though it did take, even if it may have delayed it a little bit, I'm glad that I have that option on there. I think I'm going to get some use out of it with this, a cargo carrier, things like that, to be able to accessorize the car and be able to use it in a few more instances. Anyways, leave your comments down below. Hit that thumbs up. Stay tuned to the channel. We've got some more great videos coming your way. Thanks.